is that the Judeo-Christian tradition, in an unintended fashion, creates antagonistic or imperialistic attitudes towards nature. If we remember what we learned in Sunday school from the book of Genesis, that God created everything, and I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday when he got around to making all the animals and all of the fishes and all of the birds. And then a day or two later, he creates humans in his own image. And therein starts our difficulties, because here's a distinction between us and the rest of the animate world. Everything else is created out of dust. We've got dust, but we're godly dust, so we're created in a divine image. And we are given dominion over all of the creatures. And what Lynn White proposes, remember that we're given dominion over all that flies, over all that crawls, over all that walks. And basically what White speculates is that fosters a cavalierly condescending and patronizing attitude towards nature, which we treat as one giant buffet table to avail ourselves of at our discretion. No, I'm not defending that proposition as a comprehensive explanation of why people have a tough time engaging with nature in a benign or friendly way, but I think it's worthy of our consideration. Just this idea that a psychological need to find ourselves better than and different than nature may have something to do with this. And along those lines, I think very clearly part of this is that we have a hard time with accepting the fact that we're animals. And in some of our research, for example, when we remind people of their mortality, they are particularly resistant to acknowledging that they have anything to do with their fellow creatures. So I think part of this might be understood as just efforts to distance ourselves from nature, because after all, that which is natural is of finite duration. Becker would argue, I suppose, that that was the psychological impetus for the construction of supernature, right? If nature was not so finite, I would be fine with it as long as I was here forever. In other words, it is only by the construction of a supernatural universe that we can transcend the normal confines of time and space in particular.